What's up guys, this is Outlaw here, and today we're going to do another first shots video. Today's video is going to be the new FK BRNO PSD 7.5 FK. Before we do that, I want to mention my patron supporters. Thank you guys very much. I mention you at the beginning of every video because you guys keep the channel moving right along, and I could not appreciate you enough. If you want to join and be a part of the patron squad, all you got to do is go down to the description below, click that link, and join up. You'll get some exclusive content. You can message me any gun question you want. Pretty much any gun information you need, you can find over there. Also, I want to mention my Instagram. You want to see cool guns like this before they hit the channel, go over there. And a link to a local homeless shelter is also in the description. It is a youth shelter in Ames, Iowa that could really use your support. Now the FK BRNO is a gun that I've had on the channel before. However, this is a new version of that. Just a little bit different spin on kind of a similar design. Originally designed to be a higher caliber, long range pistol, sort of like a personal defense weapon you could carry in your pocket type of thing. I think they achieved that in the original. I think that they have made that better on this one. I haven't shot this too much yet, but we did actually take this out the other night with my buddy Nick from PewView on Instagram. He's a good shot as well if you want to go check him out. He actually helped me shoot this. We got 100 rounds through it already. The FK is interesting because it doesn't just shoot the 7.5, it also is a multi-caliber pistol that comes with different barrels and conversions and cool stuff like that I can pull out right here. So you can convert this pistol from 7.5 to 10mm, or 40 caliber, or 9mm if you choose to. So I think that's pretty cool, especially for the economic value of it. That's a little hit or miss nowadays, considering 9mm used to be really cheap, it's not so cheap anymore. Still gonna be cheaper than 7.5. And if you're wondering what 7.5 is and have never heard of it, well, you're not alone. It is not a very common round, and it was actually designed for this particular pistol by FK BRNO. This pistol has some heat behind it. So let me give you a comparison first before I tell you how powerful this is. So 45-ish is somewhere between 400 and 500 pounds of energy. I think 10mm somewhere between 400 and 600. You move up from there to like 357, where you're hitting 500 to 700, something like that. This guy is a semi-automatic pistol that hits with about 900 to 1,000 pounds of energy. That's pretty cool. They have videos on their website of them taking down elk at 100 yards plus with this gun. It packs some heat is what I'm trying to say. But that's not the only thing. You can go out and get a Desert Eagle that will do the same thing in 50 AE. The interesting part about this is not only does it pack heat at the muzzle, but it keeps it long distance. So the nice thing about this is it's a real flat trajectory, and it keeps pounds of energy up to about 600 or so, even at 100 yards. Very impressive. So ballistics on this are very similar to a rifle round, and the round itself actually looks like a little rifle round as well. It kind of looks like a big beefed up 357 SIG to me. And all the rounds we have here are hollow points, so we're gonna shoot 1,000 rounds through this pistol, and they're all gonna be hollow points, so you won't have to worry about hollow point reliability tests because we're gonna do a whole bunch here. So the other thing that makes this pistol fairly unique is the recoil mechanism. So as you can see up there, that looks like RoboCop's backup gun or something like that. It really looks like it's out of Star Wars or something like that. It's because it has a similar recoil system, kind of like the Hudson H9, where it's lowered a little bit, and it has a big recoil assembly in here that really controls the recoil. So it's not going to buck near as much as something like a Desert Eagle in 50 AE. And that's good because this is actually lighter weight than the previous one. The previous one was something like 40 some ounces, similar to a 1911. I haven't weighed this, but this is very light. This is lighter than my Wilson Combat 1911. So packing a lot of heat in a 15 round magazine with a gun capable of several hundred yards while still maintaining decent speed off the trigger should be really, really interesting. Obviously, this is all theoretical. We have to test it. I've shot a mag out of this or two, and then my buddy shot a few mags, and it seemed very controllable. However, we're going to get it on camera here today and just see how well we can do. Another super nice thing about this version is not only the optics system, which allows for optics mounting, which in my opinion is the only way to go if you're going to shoot past 50 yards. We're going to throw a Trijicon SRO on here for the next video that we do, the 1,000 round review. And we'll see what kind of groups we can get. Now we're just going to kind of plink around on the steel a little bit. The previous FK BRNO is very accurate. Part of that is due to the very nice barrel, the very nice long-range design caliber, and the single action trigger, which is also very nice. So you're going to be able to get a lot of accuracy out of this theoretically, but we're going to have to see if that actually works out. So we'll put an optic on this later in the day, but now we're just gonna shoot an iron sight, see how it goes. In the package with my FK BRNO, I also got some ghost ring sights that you can replace it with and things like that. I'm not a fan of ghost ring sights on pistols, so we're gonna stick to these for now and then eventually move up to the optic. The controls feel very nice. The trigger is nice. The slide release is large. It does have a manual safety on it there that I haven't been using. It seems okay. It's not something that I would use all the time, I don't think, but it is nice to have, I suppose. I can't even engage it with my thumb up, but it's easy to come down with. And that'll be something that I probably use to control the recoil with as well. So overall, slide serrations are nice, front and rear, so if you want to use those, that's kind of cool. And then we have the polymer frame here, which is, I guess, what they changed to lower the price. So the price on the original, I don't remember exactly what it was, something like $5,000, $6,000, $7,000. It's outrageous. And the price on this one's gonna be a lot cheaper, coming in right around $2,000. So still not cheap, but considering all you get out of this, I actually think this one's worth the money quite a bit more than the previous version. And if you're looking for a pistol that does all the stuff that the FK BRNO can do, what can I say? They kind of cornered the market on this, so if you want one, you gotta pay for it. Overall though, I think it's a cool design. We'll see if it works. All right, so before we move up, we'll just take a few chip shots here at 50 yards and see how the accuracy out of the box is. Haven't changed the sights, haven't done anything, so we'll see. Boy, it gets there quick, doesn't it? I don't know if I mentioned this, but it's 2,000 feet per second out of the muzzle, so it's essentially shooting like a damn 5.56 out of a handgun. Well, I gotta say right off the bat, I wish I had a little bit more texture, but I bet Talon Grips could fix that. I know what you're thinking. It's good at distance, but how does it do for home defense? Well, we'll have to see. I feel like a little kid right now.
That's ridiculous. Aside
from the fact that the noise inside your house would be like a flashbang going off, because it's very loud, I think it'll handle itself very nice. What do you think?
Yep.
Let's see how it flips some of these steel targets around. Go for a big guy, moves awful quick. No lock back on the last round, it seems like. Oh, we had a failure.
Uh-oh.
Light primer strike.
Hold it still.
Let's see if she'll go. We'll do her again. Don't breech load, kids. That went. Let's try some movers. Two at once.
Twice.
You want to try it?
Sure. You ready?
Yep. Well, get it there, little Rambo.
That was actually kind of fun. I kind of like it. It is really heavy, but
fair enough.
lots of fun.
Yeah.
I kind of thought I would like it.
Well, that'll put down just about anything in North America too, so.
Hell yeah.
Now we got something like 10 rounds left out of the ammo we brought out. I wanted to take it at distance. Problem is, it's right at sunset, so right in the sun, so I'm on my little excuse platform here if I miss. I don't know where those are going. Well, couple hit, couple missed. I can't really tell. You know where they're hitting?
Nope.
Well, fair enough. Trigger's kind of weird. So, the trigger pull, nice and crisp. When you reset it, the baby goes all the way out there. Then you kind of have a weird pull here at the end and pull back in. Sights are a little weird too. Obviously, you have the U-notch with the dots. And I was originally setting up the front sight, rear sight, equal height, equal light, that kind of thing, right? However, if you actually want to be on a distance, you kind of got to light up the red dot with the little white 2 dots there. So you got to pull it in just a little bit more than you'd be used to. All that is not going to matter in a couple hours when I put an SRO on it. So no big deal. That's why I saved the distance shooting for the dot. That way I don't have to get used to the weird European sighting setup. Overall though, super cool. I am surprised at how much fun I had with this. I don't know about you, but I did not have this much fun with the steel frame version. I feel like they lost some weight, but maybe the polymer flex or something, or maybe they did something for the recoil system, but it did recoil pretty smooth, didn't it? Mm-hmm. I mean, I was surprised at how quickly we could get on target. I mean, I was popping these off. It no more felt recoil than a 45 does. I mean, I was shooting a 45 1911 the other day, and that snapped more than this did. So, pretty impressed, I have to admit. We had one failure to fire. We had a light primer strike, and whether that'll happen to you, I don't know. We popped it back in there, chamber loaded it, and ran it again, and it did fire. So, yeah, not great, but so far we got about 200 rounds for this. One failure is not so bad, especially for a boutique round, boutique gun, and all new stuff. Overall, though, super excited about this, and really excited to put another 800 rounds through it. I think I am too. That's gonna be a lot of fun. We did some meat testing and some watermelon testing with this caliber on the previous review, so if you want to check some of that stuff out, go over there and find it. We might do some more, who knows. If you want to see me blow something up maybe, let me know in the comment section below what you think that should be. Whoever gets the most likes, that's what we'll shoot, as long as it's not ridiculous. Like, it can't be like a saber-tooth tiger or anything. But yeah, should be pretty fun. Is the gun worth the money? That's up to you guys. You know, I've shot $2,000 guns a bunch of times on this channel. Some are worth the money to me, some aren't. It really depends on what you're looking for, what your budget is. I can tell you for a fact, it's very difficult to get a firearm that is this accurate, this smooth shooting, I should say, this low recoil impulse with this high caliber. It's just hard to do, especially one that'll carry 16 rounds plus 1. So I mean, you're talking about 17 rounds of well above 357 Magnum caliber, and a semi-automatic pistol less than 42 ounces. So overall, the engineering that went into this excites me, and shooting the gun is a freaking blast, pun intended, right? Because of all the sound. It's gonna be a good time. If you like this video, please like and subscribe. We help out your local homeless shelters, and remember to recycle. I'll check you later.